So I'm going to be playing one of the roles of the Hero Melter builds. Okay, and we want to get the beacon, of course. Can't miss it. And make sure you go right through the big door.
Yeah, and make sure you're in hard mode, too.
Yeah, good point, because when you repeat this dungeon and you map out and map back in again, you have to hench it up again and bring hard mode.
Yeah, Shield of Absorption, that just takes zeros all over your screen when you're attacking.
Yeah, Shield of Absorption is an awesome skill for this. And Lena carries it, so that's nice. I Am Unstoppable is an excellent skill as well, if from the Norn track, because of the knockdown effects that some of these snowmen carry.
Yeah, I was trying to use Edge of Extinction. That didn't work too good.
Yeah, Edge of Extinction could work probably if you're a primary ranger, might work okay.
Yeah, I tried putting on one of the melters. It just didn't go down too good. They use it when there's no one around, and it just takes forever.
What's nice about being able to run anything you want, if you're a primary monk, you could go smiting. Here's a chance to really go smiting and use all those cool smiting skills that the monks have. Like Zealot's Fire, or if you just like animation, you could bring Ray of Judgment, which is one of the coolest animations in the game.
Yeah, Ray of Judgment actually wouldn't be too bad here.
Yeah, because snowmen, believe it or not, do burn. And they do create corpses, so if you're a minion master, go for it.
You could bring the triple Necro Machine in here if you really wanted to. Although it's not as good as this thing.
Right. But I have heard of some minion master builds that are used in here, like Animate Flesh Golem, being used quite a bit in this dungeon.
Oh yeah, as for runes and insignias to put on your heroes, that's pretty much optional. Just there's a couple of things that would be wise to do.
Well, this is hard mode, so you need runes on your heroes. If you don't have runes on your heroes, they're going to die.
Yeah, because in my videos, whenever I do things with builds, people are always asking me what runes they should put on. Yeah, when you get here, you're going to want to take this side and before you go over the bridge first.
Yeah, just take the front half. We'll come back and get the rest later.
Oh, here's where the tank always dies.
So this is the spot up here, Doom. If you want to get a ghostly ally, right where I'm standing right here is where the ghostly ally appears. That's the only thing that appears in this dungeon.
Alright, get the old bacon of Draknar.
Yeah, and it's important to note that don't worry if your heroes die. You will make up the morale boost difference very quickly in this dungeon. It works so fast. I'm already back to 10.
Yeah.
We're up to 10.
Alright, here's the trap part, which lags up so much, not to mention the damage.
Yeah, make sure you flag your heroes away from the traps, either the left or the right. Well, doing this dungeon over and over again really speeds up the process of getting those dwarven points that are very difficult to get. Up here you will run into 3 avalanches. Best to cast your enchantments before you run through the avalanche. They just spawn at certain points along the way here, because the avalanche will interrupt your skills.
Oh, I love all those zeros on the screen. That's awesome.
The great thing about this particular run, if you're a primary elementalist, you can run a fire build as well and do even more damage. So for those people out there that are primary elementalists, you got it made here.
Yeah, and those of you who are primary warriors, then you're stuck with dying a lot. Well, you don't die too much here. It's not that bad. Alright, yeah, here's the part with the flagging against the wall.
Yeah, so you can see ahead of us we have quite a mess of traps, and all these cordials have knockdowns. So definitely want to get your I'm Unstoppable if you have that skill down, or else you're just going to have to put up with the knockdowns. But I would flag over to the left, right to the left of the first cold trap that shoots icicles. And that's a great place to start to get yourself going.
Yeah, you can see where I flag my heroes right there, then that should keep them pretty good to go right there. Because this is probably the hardest part in the whole dungeon. You may wipe here, but if you flag them right back there, then you should be good. Because otherwise they go through these traps and then it produces a lag fest and a death fest, and then it's no fun.
So then you'll just quickly flag your heroes up to the next trap, to the left, of course, right about where the wall meets the corner, and they'll take
right
out
there.
These others. Yeah, that's a good spot.
Yeah, right over there.
Well, this is where most people get annoyed. Obviously, it's very annoying, but it should be fine. And if you wipe, there's a beacon of Drakmar right around the corner. You just pick it up, and you'll have morale boosts very quickly.
Yeah, this guy drops the key, you need to get past.
As this angry snowman is your objective, he drops the dungeon key, and the great thing about him dropping the dungeon key is also the traps get shut off. If you're a primary ranger, you can convert all your physical damage to fire by bringing greater conflagration. All right, so let's talk about Freezy up here for a minute. Now Freezy is a boss that casts Snow Fort. So if you target him first, just be aware that he will cast Snow Fort, which is a massive protection spell. It pretty much eliminates all the damage you're doing. So it's probably best to take out an aim for the middle of the side groups with your hero melters. Take them out first, because you might get a time attack or a boss reputation point. I forget what you call it. I'm failing at that right now.
Boss bounty.
The boss bounty. How about that? Yes, and then you could take advantage of that. So try to eliminate the boss further to the end if possible. All right, let's take out the left side, Doom.
Nice job, Ogden. Ah, so much fire. So many zeros. I love those zeros on the screen for the shield absorption. Alright, looks like Freezy's out of his little hideaway.
Yeah, as soon as he's out of his snow fort, you can take him out anytime.
There's your boss key right there.
Yeah, I love the skill Breath of Fire. It's a cheap AoE skill. It's always in my skill bar as a fire Ellie, and it's from faction, so highly recommend using Breath of Fire. It's only 5 energy and does about 42 to 45 damage to these snowmen per second.
This week's Viewer of the Week is Saurus. If you want to be Viewer of the Week next week, be the first to PM me in-game with the name of the chest at the end of the Snowman dungeon. Let me know if you liked it. If you hated it, you can PM me in-game as Doombox, or you can PM Kris in-game as Christoph of Zion. Or you can email me at doombox3@gmail.com, or if you'd like to join one of my guilds, you can PM me in-game with any questions you have about it. Also, you can start following us on Twitter by clicking on this or going to the link in the description. Yeah, this video was something different. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like this, or if you want me to just go back going solo.